We're here with Mr. Roger Ver with Bitcoin.com, one of the foremost influencers in the Bitcoin movement. And we're curious, Mr. Ver, what is Bitcoin and how can it benefit students?
So Bitcoin is money, but it's not like any money we've ever had ever before. So it's money that can't be controlled by any bank or any government or any corporation. Anyone of any nationality or any age can use Bitcoin just like that. So Bitcoin doesn't care if you're white, black, red, brown, whatever. It doesn't care if you're, Christian, Muslim, Jew, whatever, atheist. And it doesn't care if you're 1 year old or 100 years old. If you can figure out how to use a smartphone, you can use Bitcoin. And you can be using Bitcoin in less than 30 seconds. And you can use it to send and receive payment with anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly, basically for free, and there's nothing that anybody can do to stop that, and nothing like that's ever existed ever before. So, and your account can't be frozen, your payments can't be blocked. Like, that should be really exciting. It's been a while since I was a student, but I don't know what age you have to be to open a bank account in the US now, or in any country for that matter. But with Bitcoin, you have a smartphone, boom. You can have you would have already had a Bitcoin account if you hadn't been watching this video and had been installing it for the same amount of time.
Awesome, and it is a very exciting technology, and it seems there's a lot of opportunities for some of the people who will take on the skills and abilities and the careers in Bitcoin. But what can you suggest or recommend for some students in their teens or maybe college age who understand or see the potential of Bitcoin and they want to get involved and potentially have a lucrative career or business in the Bitcoin arena? Do you have any suggestions for them?
So one of my very first entrepreneurial experiences was when I was in junior high. I noticed one of the other teachers was selling candy bars in class to the students for fundraising for something or other. And they were selling them for 50 cents each back then. We can see how much inflation we've had since I was in school. But I knew that I could buy candy bars at Costco for about between 20 and 25 cents each. So I asked my parents to take me to Costco, and with the money I had saved from, maybe allowance and finding coins in the couch cushions and stuff like that, I bought, maybe $10 or $20 worth of candy bars, and then brought them to school with me in a shoebox each day and would sell them to the other students for 50 cents each. So I was buying them for 20 or 25 cents and selling them for 50 cents each. If Bitcoin was around when that was going on, I would have used Bitcoin to do all that, because there's an even cooler service called Purse.io that allows you to get a 20 or 30% discount on everything just by paying in Bitcoin. And it ships to you direct from Amazon just like normal, but you can get it at like a 30% discount. So I would recommend, buy some candy bars on Amazon with Purse.io using Bitcoin and save 30%, and then put them in a shoebox or something and bring them to school with you every day and sell them to the other students for 50 cents a candy bar or whatever. I think candy bars are probably more expensive now, but maybe $1 or whatever they're at now. And sell them to the other students. And the really cool thing about Bitcoin too, because nobody can freeze your account, the way you can have it set up is, it's easiest if you have a smartphone with you to receive the payments. But let's say your high school principal or the teacher or someone takes your smartphone from you, it doesn't matter, because you made a backup in advance at home and wrote down the words on a piece of paper that are required to back up your Bitcoin wallet. You still have access to your money, and the principal and the teacher wasn't able to take it anyhow. Or if you're worried about that, you just bring a piece of paper with your Bitcoin address on it, and the other kids can scan that with their cell phones to pay you. And you can have the information required to spend that on your wallet at home or somewhere else. So I'm not directly advocating disobeying your teachers or principals and that sort of thing, but I don't see a problem with selling candy bars at school. So, or maybe do it between classes or something like that. But Bitcoin and Purse.io with a 30% discount on Amazon, I think that's a really good opportunity for kids in school to do all sorts of things.
Great. And the last question, what is your vision? I know you're not the founder of Bitcoin, but you're very influential and you have a lot of connections on the inside business world of Bitcoin. What do you see occurring in the world of Bitcoin in the next 5 to 10 years and beyond?
5 to 10 years is a long, long time in the Bitcoin space. So I've been involved in Bitcoin almost exactly 5 years now. 5 years ago, there were no wallets for your smartphone. There were no online shopping websites. There was almost nothing at all other than this idea. And today, there's more wallets that you can keep track of. There's more websites that you can keep track of. Expedia accepts Bitcoin. Microsoft accepts Bitcoin. Dell Computers accepts Bitcoin. Almost everybody accepts Bitcoin at this point. And kids are starting to use Bitcoin to sell candy bars at school. That's how far we've come in 5 years. So in 5 or 10 years from now, I think we're going to see large institutions like Bank of America or Wells Fargo, you'll have your bank account with them and you'll have your dollar balance and you'll have your Bitcoin balance. But for the most part, I want to recommend that people store their Bitcoins on their own devices and don't let someone else hold them on their behalf, because that's how problems wind up happening oftentimes.
Absolutely. And if someone just wants to get started, they're excited by it and they want to try it, is there any resource you can recommend them go to figure out how to open up a wallet, how to buy their first Bitcoin, and begin the learning process?
Yeah, we have all that information up on bitcoin.com. You can get a wallet, you can buy Bitcoins, and actually over at free.bitcoin.com, you can get your first little portion of a Bitcoin as well. We give about a nickel worth of Bitcoin to anybody that goes and asks for it. So we're trying to spread Bitcoin to new people all over the world just like that.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for your time, Mr. Veer.
Thanks so much.
The world is flat. I hear this term being used a lot lately. What exactly does it mean?
Well, it means that this is a time in history where literally everyone is on the same playing field for business and professional success. The economy is moving so quickly right now, the opportunities are endless.
Sounds interesting. Tell me about that.
Okay. Practically everything in the world has changed. The internet has literally created one big connected world.
That is so true. Technology has come a long way. Even my phone in my pocket is like a computer. My kids love it and are always playing with it.
I think it's something we should try to embrace.
Yeah, but these kind of changes make me really worried about my kids' futures. Aren't you a little bit worried about that?
Honestly, I used to be, but I realize it's about empowering our children, and the options are great. Have you ever heard of unschooling?
Unschooling? No, I don't think I've heard about that.
It's something you should really check out, or maybe even private school.
Where do you learn about this stuff?
I learned about this at the Education Options Expo. It's a really fun, great event where we as parents can learn about the options for our children's educational success.
Sounds great. When and where is this expo?
Saturday, March 25th in San Jose. Doors open at 9 a.m. Come discover the exciting possibilities for your child's education in 2017 and beyond. The Education Options Expo is just the place to find answers to your questions. Are you curious about homeschooling? Would you like to learn about apprenticeships? How about self-directed learning? Is your child interested in rap or other kinds of music? Does your child want to become a leader and create safer neighborhoods? How can students become independent journalists? What is Acton Academy? What is a holistic school? How do you transition from public schooling into homeschooling? These topics and many more will be discussed on March 25th in San Jose. Get your early bird tickets and save now. Plus, there's free parking and free childcare with every ticket. Reserve your seat now and come discover the future of education today.
Hey, I just registered for the expo. Super excited. Yeah, I'll see you there.